Question 1. Why is it important to be especially careful about making sudden maneuvers in front of a transit bus? A. Because you would come off worse in a crash. B. Because sudden stops could injure standing passengers. C. Because transit bus drivers are not very skillful. D. Because transit bus drivers are dangerously aggressive. The answer is B. Because sudden stops could injure standing passengers. Question 2. In what situations are you allowed to exceed the posted speed limit while overtaking another vehicle? A. Never. B. If you can see no oncoming vehicles for 500 m. C. If the person you are passing speeds up. D. If you can't make the pass without doing so. The answer is A. Never. Question 3. On a highway with a posted maximum speed limit under 80 km per hour, what speed can result in a fine if you pass a fire truck attending to a vehicle fire? A. 70 km per hour. B. 40 km per hour. C. 60 km per hour. D. 50 km per hour. The answer is B. 40 km per hour. Question 4. What is the default maximum speed limit in urban areas if no other signs are posted? A. 70 km per hour. B. 40 km per hour. C. 60 km per hour. D. 50 km per hour. The answer is D. 50 km per hour. Question 5. If you're in the middle lane of a 3-lane one-way street and an emergency vehicle with its siren and lights on approaches from behind, what should you do? A. Stay in your lane. B. Move to the nearest curb. C. Move to the right curb. D. Move to the left curb. The answer is B. Move to the nearest curb. Question 6. Under ideal driving conditions, how long should you wait after the vehicle ahead has just passed a spot before you attempt to pass it? A. 1 second. B. 3 seconds. C. 4 seconds. D. 2 seconds. The answer is C. 4 seconds. Question 7. What is the most frequent type of accident that occurs at the entrance to expressways? A. Right-hand side swipes. B. Left-hand side swipes. C. Rear-end collisions. D. Front-end collisions. The answer is C. Rear-end collisions. Question 8. If you're merging onto an expressway and might need to slow down or stop, what is the best way to alert the drivers behind you? A. Turn on your emergency flashers. B. Wave a signal from the window. C. Sound your horn sharply. D. Flash your brake lights. The answer is D. Flash your brake lights. Question 9. When merging onto an expressway with traffic moving at 90 km per hour, what speed should you aim to match? A. 70 km per hour. B. 90 km per hour. C. 45 km per hour. D. 100 km per hour. The answer is B. 90 km per hour. Question 10. In a school zone, during what times around the start or end of school hours is passing prohibited? A. 30 minutes. B. 5 minutes. C. 15 minutes. D. 10 minutes. The answer is C. 15 minutes. Question 11. When approaching a school bus from the front with its flashing lights or other warning devices activated, when is it permissible to continue driving without stopping? A. There is more than one lane separating you from the school bus. B. There is a double solid line between roads. C. You can safely slow down to less than 20 km per hour. D. There is a solid median divider between roads. The answer is D. There is a solid median divider between roads. Question 12. When stopping at a railway crossing in a non-restricted speed area, how far should you be from the nearest rail? A. 2.5 m. B. 15 m. C. 10 m. D. 5 m. The answer is B. 15 m. Question 13. It is illegal not to stop for a pedestrian on the left sidewalk using a crosswalk unless what condition applies? A. The road has a solid median divider. B. You judge that you can pass them before they reach your lane. C. You are in the furthest right-hand lane. D. The road has a double solid line in the middle. The answer is A. The road has a solid median divider. Question 14. When is the optimal time to check your tire pressures? A. After your car has been sitting overnight. B. At the end of your daily commute. C. At the end of a long journey. D. After you've just been driving at high speeds. The answer is A. After your car has been sitting overnight. Question 15. When approaching a cyclist coming toward you at night, what should you do? A. Turn up your lights. B. Dim your lights. C. Sound your horn. D. Accelerate. The answer is B. Dim your lights. Question 16. At a school crosswalk, besides stopping for children, what other situation requires you to stop? A. Disabled pedestrians. B. All pedestrians. C. Blind pedestrians. D. Elderly pedestrians. The answer is B. All pedestrians. Question 17. How might a cyclist signal their intention to stop? A. Pointing either arm straight up to the sky. B. Waving the right arm in a circular motion. C. Left arm extended straight out. D. Left arm extended out and bent downwards. The answer is D. Left arm extended out and bent downwards. Question 18. When there is a pedestrian corridor, what is the minimum distance you must keep free of parking? A. 20 m. B. 15 m. C. 10 m. D. 5 m. The answer is B. 15 m. Question 19. When is it legally required to turn on your headlights due to reduced visibility? A. 60 m. B. 50 m. C. 20 m. D. 30 m. The answer is A. 60 m. Question 20. Unless indicated otherwise, what is the minimum distance you must keep from a fire station's driveway entrance when parking? A. 6 m. B. 5 m. C. 3 m. D. 4 m. The answer is A. 6 m. Question 21. What are the required types of turn signals at the front of your car? A. Amber or blue. B. White or red. C. Amber or white. D. Amber or red. The answer is C. Amber or white. Question 22. What is the minimum distance you must stay away from a crosswalk when parking or stopping? A. 3 m. B. 4 m. C. 2 m. D. 1 m. The answer is A. 3 m. Question 23. When parking on a curve outside a city, town, or village, what is the minimum distance your vehicle must be visible from in both directions? A. 20 m. B. 40 m. C. 60 m. D. 80 m. The answer is C. 60 m. Question 24. When slowing down to parallel park, how should you alert other drivers behind you? A. Revving your engine. B. Flashing your brake lights 3 times. C. Shouting a warning. D. Swerving towards the parking space. The answer is B. Flashing your brake lights 3 times. Question 25. When reversing, what should you check before moving? A. Over your shoulder. B. The right-hand side mirror. C. The left-hand side mirror. D. All of these. The answer is D. All of these. Question 26. What is the minimum distance you must park from a fire hydrant on the same side of the street? A. 2 m. B. 3 m. C. 1.5 m. D. 4 m. The answer is B. 3 m. Question 27. When driving alongside cyclists, how much space is it recommended to give them? A. At least 25 centimeters. B. At least 1 m. C. At least 75 centimeters. D. At least 50 centimeters. The answer is B. At least 1 m. Question 28. In areas where the regular speed limit is under 80 kilometers per hour, what is the minimum speed limit that can apply in a school zone? A. 40 kilometers per hour. B. 60 kilometers per hour. C. 30 kilometers per hour. D. 50 kilometers per hour. The answer is C. 30 kilometers per hour. Question 29. How far should you position your vehicle from the parked cars when preparing to parallel park? A. 2 car widths. B. 1 car width. C. 0.3 meters. D. 1.5 car widths. The answer is B. 1 car width. Question 30. If you're caught driving while your license is suspended, for how long will the vehicle you're driving be impounded at a minimum? A. 30 days. B. 10 days. C. 7 days. D. 14 days. The answer is A. 30 days.